Hey guys, my name is Emily, if you haven't seen my face before, and today I'm making a video on Cb Lash Co lashes. This is going to be a first impression, a try on haul, and a review at the end. So I'm going to go ahead and try all these lashes on, and then I will come back in a few weeks and let you guys know what my final thoughts are on them, just because I like to give lashes a good trial before I have an opinion on them. This video is definitely not sponsored. I came across this brand on Instagram and I really wanted to give them a try because they are more affordable and I love supporting small businesses, so I'm definitely open to this brand and I am hoping that I love these lashes. I have done a couple other videos trying on lashes and I will leave that playlist in the cards above if you want to check those videos out. All of the lashes came in this pretty pink packaging and I did get 12 pairs, so I got quite a few different ones to try. I got 5 pairs of the natural lashes and 7 pairs of the medium lashes. I'm not too big of a fan of super dramatic lashes, which is why I didn't pick any of those ones up, but I'm definitely open to see how these ones look and see how I like them, and I definitely will buy some more from these brand if I really love these lashes. They also threw in this Lash Glue eyeliner. I have never tried this before though, so I want to give these lashes a really fair shot and try with a lash glue that I already know I love. So I'm going to be using the Duo Lash Glue. This is the one with the green writing and the brush tip applicator, just because I know that I really like this lash glue, just in case this one doesn't perform as well. And I wouldn't want that to hinder my opinion of the lashes. Here's what their packaging looks like. My favorite lashes have a magnetic closure, but I'm definitely fine with a cardboard packaging. They are all this really sleek black package with the Instagram and the website on the back, as well as lashes are a girl's best friend, which is true. I love me some lashes. These are supposedly luxury lash strips, so we'll go ahead and give these ones a try. I'm going to try my best to try them on from the least dramatic to most dramatic, so I'm going to start with the natural pair and work my way up to the medium pairs and see how that goes. They all have the name on the side here, so this is the pair Jada. This is the most natural pair that I have, so I'm going to start with these, hope for the best, and I'm going to try all these on, then I will come back and let you guys know my thoughts. These ones do have some extra band on the inner corner as well as the outer corner, so I'm just going to chop those off before I put them on.
Out of all the lashes that I tried on, this one is probably my least favorite just because they are so short. This pair is actually 12 millimeters, so they are very, very short. In my opinion, you can't even really tell that you're wearing lashes, so I don't really see much of a point in me wearing these, but I think these would be really nice for people who are just beginning with lashes or do prefer a really natural look.
The next style I have is Stella. This one is a little bit more fluffy and full than Jada, but still a relatively small lash.
This style is also 12 millimeters, but it's a little bit more noticeable than the last pair. This one really reminds me of my lashes with mascara, but better. So I would wear these if I want a supernatural look. I wouldn't really bother with the other ones, but these still are a bit too short for me for everyday wear. It's just not the look that I prefer, but I think this would also be great for beginners.
The next pair I have is Honey. These ones look super wispy, so I'm really excited for these ones.
This pair is 15 millimeters long, and it's quite an interesting shape because the lashes don't taper out at the end for a cat eye effect. They kind of flare out and are pretty long in the inner corners as well, but I love these ones. They're really pretty. These are what I would consider a good natural pair. They aren't super dramatic, and they can still kind of pass for natural lashes, but you will definitely notice them, and they are gorgeous.
This next style is Hope. This one looks really dramatic in terms of volume, but it isn't too long, so we'll see how natural these ones look.
These ones are also 15 millimeters long, and they aren't the most natural lashes. I feel like, especially up close, they look a lot more like falsies or extensions even, depending on how your eye shape fits them. I feel like they're very flattering, how they're thicker towards the ends. They have that really nice volume, and these ones are really, really nice. From far away though, they do look like you just have really nice natural lashes.
This next one is Adore, and this is the last one in the natural style.
This is another 12 millimeter pair, and these ones have a different kind of shape. They're a little bit of a random pattern with some longer lashes thrown in there. I feel like these ones aren't as flattering on me, but I think they would look really nice on some different people and different kind of eye shapes. I would say that these ones don't look super dramatic. They are still that natural looking lash, especially from far away. It'll just look like your lashes have some mascara on them and that you just have naturally pretty lashes.
Here is the style Paris. This is the first one in the medium styles. This one is the first that kind of looks like a more cat eye effect. This one and the next few look a little bit similar, but we'll see how they look on the eyes.
Paris is an 18 millimeter lash. These ones aren't as easily passable as natural lashes just because they are a little bit longer and they also have this super curled shape. These ones really remind me of lash extensions just because of how curled they are and how they just stick up like that, which I think is pretty cute. I'm not used to wearing lashes like this, but I'm definitely a fan of these ones. And I like the kind of cat eye shape that they have.
Next we have Instabatty. These ones are definitely starting to look a little bit more full, so we'll see how these ones look.
Instabatty is 18 millimeters as well. These ones I feel like are a little bit more wispy than the last pair, whereas that pair had really clear clusters of lashes. These ones are kind of more wisped out, I guess you could say. I like these ones more than I liked the last pair that were in the kind of this similar cat eye shape, but these ones also remind me of lash extensions. I'm a really big fan of this pair as well, if I want that cat eye look.
This is Just Slayin'. This one is the last one that I feel like kind of looks similar. Those last two with this one are the same kind of style, I think, but I hope they look different on the eyes.
This pair is my least favorite pair out of the other two pairs, and this one that I just showed just because I don't really like how these ones look on my eyes. I don't like how they're really short clusters but still have a cat eye effect. I just feel like it isn't as flattering on me. This is another pair that I think would look really good on other people. I loved how these looked on the model, but they just aren't for me, unfortunately.
Here is Spoil Me. These ones are definitely a little bit more extra compared to the last ones.
This is an 18 millimeter pair as well that's labeled as medium full. So on the inner corners, they're pretty short, little natural, but once they get to the middle of your eye, they flare out towards the outer corner, which is kind of a unique shape for me. I'm not really used to lashes like this, but I think they're pretty cute, and I'm definitely going to get some wear out of these ones. I think they're pretty unique compared to the rest of the lashes that I have, and I think these are pretty flattering as well.
This one is DL44. I'm not too sure what that name comes from, but these ones look super cute in the box, and we will give these ones a go.
The style is 18 millimeters, and this is a little bit of a surprise for me. I thought they would be a lot more dramatic on my eyes, but they're actually pretty natural just because they are pretty thin. There's not a lot of volume. They're pretty wispy, and I feel like this isn't the most flattering on my eyes. It could have just been the way that I put them on in this clip, but I feel like you can really tell that my eyes are a little bit of different shapes, and the lashes kind of emphasize that, so I wasn't a big fan of that, but the times that I wore them after this, it wasn't that noticeable.
Here is Pretty. These ones are probably the most voluminous out of the bunch, and we will see how these ones look on the eyes. Hopefully they aren't too dramatic on me.
The style was a little bit intimidating to me at first just because it looked very dramatic in the box, but once I put them on, I was really pleasantly surprised. They aren't super long, they aren't super dramatic or anything like that, but they are the perfect amount of volume and length for me. I love that they're thicker towards the end, but they're still relatively thick towards the inner corners. They're super flattering, and these ones were an unexpected favorite.
And the last pair is Envy. These ones look like the bigger, more extra version of Pretty, the ones that I just tried on, so we will see how these ones look and hope for the best for the last pair.
These lashes are 15 millimeters, so they're a little bit shorter than the last pair, but they have a bit more volume. So if you're really into really thick lashes, I think these would be great for you. I'm definitely more a fan of the Pretty pair, but that's just me. If you are looking for something like this, I think they would be really pretty. They are definitely more dramatic than some of the natural pairs, but they definitely aren't overwhelming because they don't have too much length to them.
Okay, so now that I've tried all of them on, my first impression of these is that the band is very thin, so you can't really feel them when you're wearing them, which is great. I hate when the lashes are really heavy and you can really feel them throughout the day, so I feel like these ones are going to be good for that. And they also don't have a lot of glue on the band whenever you take them off of the little packaging, so there isn't a mess with glue there, which is also another bonus. None of these lashes are outside of my comfort zone, which is great, so I think I'm going to be able to get quite a bit of wear out of all of these. I will let you guys know though how many wears I think I can get after I've been wearing these for a while, because I definitely can't say that for now. All I can say at this moment is that I think I like these lashes, and I am definitely looking forward to wearing these a lot more. So it's been about 2 months since I've done my initial first impressions for these lashes, and since then I've been wearing them every single time I do my makeup, so I've gotten quite a bit of wear out of all of the different pairs, and I've gathered my thoughts, so I'm going to let you guys know what I think about them. So in terms of wearing them, they're very comfortable. All of these lashes don't weigh anything pretty much. You don't really feel them when you're wearing them, which I love, and I've definitely gone all day while wearing them and they don't feel heavy, which is great. I have gotten 5 or 6 wears out of all of my favorite ones, and then probably 2 or 3 wears out of my least favorite ones. So I have kind of dabbled with all of them, and in my opinion, you can get quite a few wears out of them. I'm definitely still getting some really good wears out of the ones that I've worn more, like this style. This is in the style Honey, the ones that I'm wearing right now. They're still perfect. I still love them very much, even though this is probably the 8th time that I'm wearing them, but they're great. For my overall review, I guess, of these lashes, I'm gonna say that these are great. I would definitely recommend them. They are definitely on the more affordable side, so if that's something that you're looking for, I would definitely pick these ones up. You would be supporting a small business, which is always great, and at the same time, you are getting some good quality lashes because they're beautiful and they are gonna last you some good time if you take care of them. I'm definitely a big fan of these lashes, so I'm going to continue to wear them. This brand, it has become my go-to pair of lashes. I want to reach for these before I reach for my ColourPop lashes, for example. I definitely like these ones a lot more than the ColourPop lashes, which kind of dug into my eyes a bit, and I didn't really feel comfortable while I was wearing them because the band. So they're pretty, they're affordable, and they have bunch of different styles on their website, so you're bound to find something that you like. In terms of my personal favorites, this style Honey is what I always go for if I want a simple lash that isn't too overpowering, but it's still gorgeous. This is the one that I've gotten the most wear out of. They are a natural style, but at the same time, they're gorgeous, and I love these ones so much. The next style that I reach for quite a bit is Hope, and that one is also a natural style, but it's definitely a lot more dramatic than Honey, the ones I'm wearing. So keep that in mind, but they're gorgeous. I love how they're very full, but not super long. So they aren't crazy dramatic. They're just the perfect amount of volume and oomph to give you that extra look. I love wearing them if I'm wearing a look that's a little bit more glamorous. I feel like really suits those lashes. And my last favorite is Pretty, which is the style if I really want something that's more dramatic, but it's definitely not overpowering. It doesn't overwhelm your eyeshadow look or anything like that. It's still really pretty, as the name says. So those are my top 3. If you guys want my recommendations, I would definitely pick those ones up to try out. Alright guys, so that wraps up my lash try on haul. If you want to, I'd love to know which style was your favorite, so you can let me know down below. And if you want to, you can go ahead and leave a like, a comment, or subscribe if you want, and I will see you next time. Thanks guys, bye. God bless.